Today I just thought I'd hop on here real quick, say what's up to everybody, wish everybody a happy holiday. And for once, we're not cutting hair. I shouldn't say for once, but we're on our way to Stylecraft headquarters. Got some exciting things that are going to be coming down the pipe for next year. And I thought it might be fun to make some predictions from other companies about what might be coming down the pipe in 2025. I obviously know what's coming down the pipe in 2025 for Stylecraft, so I can't really speak on that. But I can surmise what other companies might be doing. So I just thought it might be fun to kind of jump on here and try to make some predictions, and we'll see if they come true. What's up, Callie? Appreciate all of you guys for checking in and jumping in all these lives. These lives have been boosting up the channel like crazy. We got 60, I think it was almost 60,000 views on the last live we did where we did the haircut. You guys love Maxwell, man. Whenever I go live with my client Maxwell, he's the one you guys always go so hard on his edge up. You guys, for whatever reason, man, those do great. 54,000 views. And then the one I did before in that early morning was 30,000. So can't thank you guys enough, man. Really do appreciate all of you guys. So let's get into some predictions. And one of the first predictions, I want to also preface this by saying I don't know anything. I don't have no inside information about these particular companies that I'm going to talk about. So this is just me guessing. I'm just looking at where their shortcomings are, and I'm guessing that certain things are going to happen this year. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. He says you're doing great content, bro. Okay, so one of the first companies, I want you guys to chime in here. What do you guys think JRL, just the right look, what do you guys think JRL is going to do this year, 2025? Drop your predictions. What do you guys think JRL is going to do? What do you think Andis is going to do? What do you think Wahl is going to do? And we're gonna, I don't think there's too many companies. Damn it, we're going through a dead zone. Let me know if I'm still there, if you guys can still hear me. Yeah, I know I'm on Boost Mobile. Actually, I'm driving across Alligator Alley, y'all. Check this out. Flip you. Wow. So Alligator Alley, back in the day, and even now, alligators on each side, the fences, everything like that. And I don't drive a car. So what kind of car do you drive? I drive a Toyota Tacoma, 2013, lifted, all off-road. We kind of redneck in it, wrench turning. So right now, I am halfway between Miami and Naples, Florida. The other, I just play golf. Got it. Now, we got two, so we're good. Now we got 2 bars. I don't know about you guys, but I think that was just an alligator we ran over there. Sometimes alligators still get up here on Alligator Alley. If we see one and I'm able to film them, I'll show them to you real quick. But alligators down here kind of like squirrels. So I think we're good on the connection. I'm sorry about that. Appreciate all of you guys who've hung around since the beginning of this live. And let's get back into the topic at hand. So I wanted to kind of discuss what the potential future looks like. What type of products are we going to be seeing drop from all the other brands? And I'm just going to say right now, I felt like JRL and Stylecraft Gamma are really making the best clippers currently. So I obviously know what's going on with Stylecraft. I have inside information there. I'm very well connected to every product that's been released for the past several years. So I'm just going to say, just guess. I have no inside information what I think other companies are going to get up to. So you guys drop it in the comment right now. If you can come up with something, you think something new is coming from Wahl, Andis, definitely not Oster. They're busy making toasters. JRL, what do you guys think they're gonna make? So I'm gonna start there with JRL, and I'm gonna say if you look at the JRL clipper, in a way, it's a very, very perfect clipper. Internally, it's just very quiet. It's not super strong, but it's very quiet, and it's got a long run time. Now, a lot of people complained about the shape of it, the ergonomics of it, the plasticky kind of feel of it. And I'm sure they're probably listening to the complaints. And my guess right now, I would guess they're probably going to put out something a little more traditional, something a little more along the lines of like maybe a Magic Clip style or Rebel style, maybe pretty compact. And that's just a guess. I think they probably release something like that right now. What you guys think? Drop a comment, let me know. You got a lot of you guys in the room. I can't even tell if you can hear me or not. So if somebody could just drop a comment, let me know that losing connection there didn't screw us up. So the other thing I think that they're going to do with JRL is that shaver that they released, the single foil shaver. I mean, it was a good idea and everything, but the truth is it just wasn't good enough. It really didn't catch on. A lot of people, for personal use, it's a fine tool, but for actual use at the barbershop where you need strong tools that can get through bulk easily, well, that's just not it. So my guess is they probably come out with a double foil. I don't know if they double down on the idea with the magnetic tension system. We'll see. But overall, that's what I think they'll get up to this year. And, you know, also, if you think about it, their trimmer situation has not been the greatest either. So maybe, and I'm not even saying they're not great trimmers, because actually the truth is, if you set a JRL trimmer properly, they can be great. And the new blades that they have are quite nice too. So by no means am I throwing any shade, but I think it is possible that towards the end of the year, I would say this would be like a long-term goal for them. Towards the end of the year, I would say develop a new trimmer altogether. That would be that'd be a pretty big year for them though, because they don't release, you know, a ton of products. So if we see a new clipper, trimmer, and shaver from them, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. So, next order of business, let's talk about what we think Wahl might do. All right, Wahl is kind of coming off of the success that they had with the Vapor. I would say basically what they got ahead of here was they got a stripped down, low cost tool where they pretty much made it as cheap as they possibly could. They reused the mold that they already had, and they were probably able to make those for fairly cheap and sell them out. So my guess, if you look at Wahl's track record, we're probably not going to see another Wahl clipper this year. Just a guess. Like I said, I don't know. Anybody drop a comment right now if you can even hear me, because I got a feeling normally there's like hundreds of comments, people are saying things. 68 people are in the room. Drop a comment, let me know if you can hear me. Wow, what a crazy comment. Okay, good. Okay, yeah. These are some very valuable comments. Do I smoke a sherm stick and I don't even know what the hell that is? Advice on a 10+ year relationship. I don't know. I've been married for 15 years. Who knows? These people are wild, bro. Like I don't know where all that come from. But all right, back on topic. So Wahl historically has not released anything new, not very often. They just released a trimmer with the high vis and the clipper. So just if we look at the track record, I would say I'd be surprised if they were to release another clipper or a trimmer, but I would be not surprised at all if they were to release a better shaver. So currently the top tier shaver that they have is the Wahl Vanish, which, yeah, it's a man. It's all right. But if they were to release anything, if I was just throwing a prediction out there, I would say they need a shaver. Their shaver doesn't have USB-C charging. It's not new. It's been around for a good amount of years now. It's very sluggish, and when you compare it to other shavers, it's just not. It's not going to be the one you're picking up. I'm just going to tell you right now. If you use an Instinct, if you use a Babyliss, and then you use a Vanish, you're not going to want to use the Vanish. So, next company that's just doing some wild stuff that don't make hardly no sense at all, Andis. I can't understand what Andis is up to. Alright, so I've seen a lot of people talking good about the Andis Envy, right? The cordless Andis Envy. Now it's I mean Envy 2. It's the new one. Man, that thing is a hot bag of ass, and I'm going to tell you why. It's not ergonomic. You can't feel the hair that you're cutting at all. It just pretty much in every way, shape, or form. It's not it. I mean, ew. It's just not a good clipper. I'm sorry. It's cheap though. So if I'm gonna be fair to them, they got a clipper for around $100, maybe $120. So with that being said, I don't know what Andis might do. It's really a shame. They released this black label, right? And they had an opportunity. They're charging $268, $270 for it, right? Now, they released this clipper, and they had an opportunity to upgrade the USB-C charging, make it easily zero gappable. There was so many things that they could have done, but what did they do? They gave you basically a gutted out box with a single guard in there, the exact same clipper, and they actually tuned it down. They tuned the motor to 6,800 RPMs. So I don't know who's running the show over there or what's going on, who they're listening to, but the advice that they're getting, it's not good. But if I had to predict what they're going to do next, is I would say they probably release a shaver. The last shaver they released, I believe, was the Pulse. Or no, the Resurge. That's what it's called, the Resurge. And I don't think they did too good with that. They can't give them away at Fort Worth Barber Supply. I remember talking to them about that. And when they really get down to business, they need a shaver. Boy, this chat, I know it's kind of funny. I was actually thinking about this the other day, and somebody said it in a live. They were like, on Instagram and on Facebook and other places, like, your comments are tied to somewhat of an identity. So like when you say dumb stuff like the stuff that I'm reading in this comment right now, like at least people kind of know it comes from you. But YouTube sort of allows you to name yourself something stupid like user 26-10, and then you guys feel like you can say whatever you want. Kind of funny. It's kind of funny because none of this stuff ever gets said. Magic spells. This is interesting. Humans and monsters once were. What are you guys reading? Fairy tales? Is there even any barbers in here? like I'm just curious as to how these lives, like how you people found this chat to have this conversation. It's kind of hilarious. But so for the next company on the list, I guess we could talk about, that'd be Babyliss. And really, Babyliss is kind of firing on all cylinders right now. They got a great shaver. They got a great clipper. They've always had great trimmers. And as far as like releasing new stuff, I almost feel like they don't. I almost feel like they'll just probably release different colors, limited editions, limited runs. I don't know if they'll get on this compact wave, because they're the only one making a big clipper still. And I'm not 100% sure what they'll do. But, you know, if they're going to make something, it probably would be a compact clip. That'd be the guess right there. So that would be my guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Drop it in the comments right now. What do you think we'll see new coming from Wahl? What do you think we'll see new coming from Andis? What do you think we'll see coming from really anybody? JRL? What do you got? Are things getting too expensive? Well, that's just because the economy is in the piece of do right now, but it looks like things are going to be on the upswing soon. Interest rates are going to drop. Economy is going to get back on track. Things are starting to get better as we speak, really. And, you know, as we go forward into 2025, this might be a great year for real estate, be a great year probably for the stock market. I mean, everything is heating up right now, and business just seems like it's doing well. This is the fourth quarter. I got to say, we did 2 times the amount of views that we normally do monthly, double the amount of watch time, and I think we're up like 74% on subscribers. Look at this guy. He's passing me right in front of this cop. He's gonna try to look, he's gonna hit the brake. All of a sudden, oh shit, I better hit the brakes. Dude. That's hilarious. Yeah, we're going to Rogers Circle, y'all. So the home values are definitely going up. I look at it this way, like I'm actually probably going to buy a new house within a year or so. And a lot of people like me have been sitting on the sideline. You know, we've seen these interest rates go up to 8%. You gotta, that's crazy dope. So nobody, you know, I shouldn't say nobody, but most people are probably sitting on the sideline saying, no, I'm not getting involved with all that. Once the interest rates come down, they chill out with that, then I think it's time. So one of the things I was thinking about the other day, though, is if you want to buy a house, it actually might not be a bad idea to buy it now, because it's still kind of a buyer's market. But once these interest rates drop, these are going to go through the roof. So daddy's home, guys. Daddy is home. Real estate has been great. Trimmer clipper combo. Who's that coming from? Butler. I just read that. He said, John G, not for brokies, though. Gas will be under $3 already. It's under $3 in a ton of places. Indian reservation. Only unbroken tribe. Indian reservation. Only unbroken tribe that I'm aware of. Probably going to lose all of you guys. Oh, wait. Looks like the signal just came back. Well, these people jump back up in the room. So anyways, yeah, we're actually like halfway in between Miami and Naples. It's actually an Indian reservation out here. And these tribes are way different than anything that you really see up north. You know, I grew up around like the Iroquois, Tuscarora. Always had a fascination with Indian history, just primitive history, Indian history. Absolutely, just been infatuated with that. The hunting, the fishing, the tracking, the warfare. Love all of it. Even if they don't love me, because being a white male, you don't really get a whole lot of even if you go to the Indians with a good heart, you got to kind of know somebody to just kind of even learn about their culture. A lot of the stuff is not in books. A lot of the stuff is kind of oral history. Well, at the moment, Harp Infamous, he says, how can I invest in Stylecraft? One thing I would tell you is currently Stylecraft is a privately owned business. I don't know if that will ever change, if they'll ever go to become a publicly traded business. That'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't be sure what to think of that, because the companies that did go major corporate, like Wahl and Andis, they, man, you know, it has its ups and it has its downs. You know, the downside is if they make a mistake, like let's just say that the Wahl Vanish shaver was a mistake, and they want to turn around and go a different direction, they must have to get 1 million people involved. And if not, then what the hell is their excuse? That's a nice bolt right there, boy. Check that out. 400 horsepower, single. That's Florida right there. Because you know the rest of you guys are probably freezing your nuts off up north somewhere. And people down here are carting their boat over to the ocean so they can go. Stylecraft is looking to invest in, and one of the ways they're going to do that, is by the Barber Tuition Initiative, which was a company that I started. Tuition for people in need, and this is going to begin in February. So probably towards the end of February we'll get the first video off the ground, but they've committed a significant amount of money. Booked In, our sponsor, bookedin.com/Eddie. Redeem your offer for 50% off your first 3 months. They're just a scheduling app. They're a great scheduling app. And I've been with them for many years, even before they sponsored me. But they kept us with Stylecraft. So Stylecraft plans on finding other ways to invest in the industry and other ways to kind of help the industry grow. I had a conversation about this last time I was here, about like just making people see that so this time around, I'm going to thank all everyone who have. Smash that thumbs up, and that gives that thumbs up. It's awesome being able to go live and get this many people to kind of jump on and check it out. And one last view of Alligator Alley here before we go. Prepare to merge. Close lane ahead. We got the road rangers out here, and nothing but alligators and birds out here. I mean, this is hardly even really many trees. This is the swamp. Both sides of me, the swamp. And I love it. So, and now I'm going to turn my book back on. I'm going to listen to this, and we'll be sitting in on some meetings later today. Figure out what direction we're going to take Stylecraft in next. We do appreciate all of you guys for hanging out. Double tap the screen. And if you guys want to talk politics next time, just let me know. Double tap the screen. Thumbs up on the way out. Let's make this business great again. I'll catch you guys in my next one. Peace.